Hello and welcome everyone, I'm C.S.Gilmore and this is Control. I just noticed they've got more of those symbols on the walls up there. Interesting, I wonder how that works. Anyway, we have to head in. Figured there'd be some issues. Those monsters. Well, it helps if I actually hit with the grenades. But boy, when I do hit, effective. I like it. I like it a lot. Right, what's down here then? More of the same. So it's just an alternate route to the same stuff, but good if I needed to mix up my battlefield a bit, I suppose. Ah, there's a grabbable over here. There we go. More entropic echoes for me. Alright, we have to head this way. We got a left, which is closed but shinies. We've got fortified units. Interesting. Ooh. Oh hey, here's that postal service box we read about before. Can I go in? No? Okay. And a basket. Interesting. I don't think... Do we read about a basket? I don't think we have. Oh. Fan. Okay. Is that a carnival hammer? I think that's a carnival hammer. P6 cell is on 5. AI containment. AI containment? Okay. Why is 3 crossed out? Archives, firebreak. We're at firebreak. I'm guessing we'll have to go through all the floors. One at a time. Oh, nope. We have to skip above archives. Altered item units. Okay, well, 4 it is.
Something went wrong with the Bureau's plan to make Dylan the next director. Marshall made it sound like it was all Dylan's fault, but how much of it was what the Bureau did to him? I don't think she's telling me everything.
Considering how poorly the Bureau seems to handle things, I doubt they did well with children. Sup? Hi there. I can't pull my gun out right now, or I said a blast. I can't even grab an item right now. So this is all there for show. Got it. I'll be out to kill you in a bit. Don't worry. I'll find a way. Well, assuming that's what I need to do here. Maybe we won't. Right off. Can I break this? No. Okay. Had to try. Mm-hmm.
Hello? Is anyone there?
What are you doing in there?
Oh, thank God. Look, someone has to watch this object at all times, or it deviates. My shift replacement never showed up. Can you help me?
Damn. I can't. I'm sorry. There's an emergency. I'll come back. I promise.
Okay, just don't forget. I can't stare at this thing much longer.
Fridge duty. Assist the agent in the Panopticon call after Dylan has been found. In the Panopticon cell after Dylan has been found, 4th floor. So it won't let me do anything with it right now, but I can later. Got it. That dude is not in a good spot. Nice of them to put a control point right here so I can easily get back. A sealed one? Does that mean there's nothing in there? Oh. 2 for 1. Hey guys. Someone should go help that dude over there. He is not doing so hot, and I can't do it myself right this second. The door won't let me in for one thing. Alright, another area above and below. I could probably drop down onto that with a little work.
This isn't over yet.
Oh, come on. Why is my grabby doing weird? There we go. Happy now? Oh, that doesn't look good in there. Let me check this area first. Oh yeah, I could definitely get down to the lower floor. From here, with some of this. There is some traversal, all prepped for this place. Not through there though. But like... Alright, I think I should go over here first and deal with that. But we will come back to explore some of this area later because there's definitely more here and I need to get more traversal abilities, I feel, to properly give it a look through. Fortified unit. Don't think it's doing so hot. Alright, spin grouping efficiency, not what I need. Yeah, I would say he's not here. Big surprise. Also, lots of his
That's the
stuff.
object of power. I need to cleanse it.
Oh, there is an object of power up here. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the television or whatever they were talking about that was going to cause issues. Oh, cutscene. Okay. Running away, are we? Okay, well. Well, I guess we're going in. Ow. So it's a room reshaper. Sick. Couldn't have held still for like 5 more seconds while I sorted you out. Alright. Oh, that's kind of cool. Cleanse the Benikoff TV. Okay. Whoa. Oh. Didn't see that. Okay. So... Well, that's certainly different. I bet there's some goodies and collectibles hidden around up there. Once again, gotta get a better traversal ability before I can do that, though. Does this just take me right out here? Again, where it was? Yeah, okay, it is right where it was. Just rearranged again. With this setup, nice of it to leave me some stairs. This is gonna turn into an arena. This is way too much looking like a place I'm gonna have to fight over. Nope. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely gonna be something over there. Or over... yeah. Boing. I love this effect. Simple, but nice looking. Oh, yep, there's my fight. Okay, it was a little further in. I'd be concerned that I can't do anything about it. Okay, they definitely wanted to make sure I couldn't take pot shots ahead of time. That's interesting. Forcing me to fight fair, I guess. You coming out? There we go. Wondering when you were going to do something. Oh, Salvador! Ah, yes. You're not doing so hot. Oh, missed me. Let's take out your buddies before you stump them. You'll probably call more in anyway, but I can at least take out the ones I can see. Miss me. Alright, well, fine. Take that. Have some more. Take two, they're small. No hugs. There will be no hugs from you. Your hugs are not welcome here. Okay, I need to put some distance and get some healing. Go down.
That thing was
Salvador's ID? Okay. Should have been accessible. It should never have been accessible to low clearance staff in the first place. Lynn Salvador.
Or the head of security. His team didn't stand a chance against the Hiss. No one here does.
Alright. Well, we know Salvador's not coming back. He is a little bit dead. After being corrupted. What is this?
Okay. The TV. Another object of power gone nuts.
Anchor supplement? The crew of the White Ocelot first encountered a strange spherical phenomenon while fishing in the something. Witnesses described it as a black sphere with faint light behind it. It hovered just off the bow of the ship. The crew, by throwing a tin bucket, which disappeared into the sphere. Soon after, the vessel lost structural integrity. The ship's metal rusted and fell apart within minutes. As the ship sank, the sphere lowered into the water. A passing fishing vessel called the something rescued the 4 surviving crew. Agents were dispatched to the White Ocelot's last known coordinates and began diving operations. On the ocean floor, the agents found the sphere. The ship was entirely destroyed except for its anchor. As agents lifted the anchor off the ocean floor, they noticed the sphere behaved in conjunction with the anchor, moving and stopping as one. Contact with the sphere was avoided, but handling the anchor proved harmless. The item was transported by the team to the U.S. port. Upon arriving in New York, it was brought into the Bureau. Okay, so this is where the anchor came from, and apparently it's tied to a sphere.
Here we go again.
I'll do with you in a second. Okay, that is funky looking. I bet they hid something over there. But I don't have a way to get in there safely and out again, probably, so let's deal with this first. And in we go. Use the TV, babysitter. Levitate, superhero over the obstacle. Yes, okay, this is a good ability. If this is what I think it is, this is what we need to reach the anchor. Among other things. Yeah, okay, we only can do it for a little while. Yep. Oh good, we don't even fall fast when we drop it. I can drop it early, so that's useful. Alright, this is where we get our primary traversal ability. This is handy. Hi there. How about we avoid you? Yeah, that works. Slow fall. Safely controlling the descent. That is handy. Catch. What's up? No. Bluey. Kill enemies with service weapon in charge mode. Ah, interesting. So if I activate it while I'm already falling, it just slows my fall. It doesn't... Wait, actually, let me check something. If I go here, then... Yeah, okay, yeah, it just slows my fall if I activate it while I'm falling already. We're gonna not land on your spot, thanks. I've seen what you do to people. Or read about it, at least. Mr. Head-eating entity. Ooh, I can fly and fire. Combos! Nice. Very handy, very good, very good. And touch. Newsflash, APB. The hissed static attempts to reach us. Our broadcast must survive.
Dealt with the TV. Now I can find Dylan.
Alright. That's how you can get out. Let's go over here first, though. Because I bet they hid something over here. One ability point. I did get an ability point. Was that for exploring this hidden area? Okay, I can't go any further. So this is a dead end. Alright. But I explored it. So there is that. And maybe I missed something over here, but I don't see it. If so, alright. Nope, missed that. Nope, did that wrong. Okay. If I go up here, I should have enough height. There we go. Alright. Yes, I know how to levitate. Can we please get rid of that notification? I'm guessing he's gonna keep it until I go up there. Just want to make sure I didn't miss anything else in here. You know, rather not have to come back later. All clear, all clear. Chinese. And we're out. Yep, hidden location discovered. Thank you. I figured. Kitties, no fighting. This is not a good time for fighting, kitties. Next. Anyone? Good. Okay, let's poke around in the corners. Aha, I was right. There is a hidden thing there. That's a... Whoa, missed it. Okay. Just want to land, thanks. Postbox procedures. Blackrock paneling has proven effective in hindering but not eliminating the object's altered effect. Agents in the immediate vicinity may still experience paralysis. Keeping a distance of feet from the cell is recommended unless agent is confirmed to be non-susceptible. A dark blue United States postbox. Model paint is chipped at the edges. The item itself is empty with no mail discovered inside at the time of retrieval. The item seizes the motor functions of organisms meeting an unknown criteria. Paralyzed subjects are still capable of moving their eyes and limited speech. During tests, approximately 16% of agents remained unaffected by the item. Age, gender, race, height, weight, blood type, eye color, clothing, place of birth, diet, heart rate, and socioeconomic standing are all factors proven to have no correlation to an individual's vulnerability to the item. Victims' states of mind were recorded during onset of paralysis, but no emotional correlation has been found. So in other words, we don't know how this works. Great. Benikoff TV, a CRT television built by Benikoff and Sons Electrics. The screen is still functional. The object can levitate off the ground to a maximum observed altitude of. When bound, the object allows paratilians to harness this effect for their own use. For the result tested with prime candidate. Alright, the object is currently bound. The object was first discovered in a local news story from Kansas. The figure had been seen probably hovering over buildings or jumping over buildings, hard to say. The Bureau dispatched agents to the town who discovered that a man named had bound himself to the object, was detained, and the object was brought to the Bureau for study. Interesting. Okay, missions. Alright, we got that one done. I've got to go turn that in. That's the executive sector thing. That's the executive secretary thing. Finding the Benikoff object. Enemy within. Jesse returns to the sealed threshold to contain the anchored item. Yep, I need to go back there to do that. Bridge duty. Jesse finds an agent in the Panopticon who has been left to stare at a refrigerator altered item. He can't stare much longer, but if he blinks, then the refrigerator will deviate. Great. So in other words, his life sucks. Also good for him for keeping up like that. Anything over here? No. 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 So many nooks and crannies. So many nooks and crannies. Alright, let's check up this. Nope, nothing there. Okay. Ah, there's one. Shoot, that was not a solid object like I thought it was. Okay. How do I keep right? Yeah, I thought that was a solid object I could land on, but apparently not. Wrong way. Can't quite get close enough. There we go. Paper lantern supplements. The lantern was discovered at a street-side ramen shop in Tokyo, Japan. The shop gained immense popularity due to this item. The shining beacon hanging in its doorway, a visiting documentarian, was similarly enthralled by the crimson luster of the lantern. I helped it find international acclaim through a television series highlighting the world's finest restaurants. Audiences' interest in the lantern brought it to the attention of the Bureau, and soon the lantern found its way here, to us. I write this as I sit beside the very item. Its light is so comforting, so familiar. It reminds me of summer nights when I was a boy. The sun setting, the air warm, the chittering song of the evening insects. The lantern knows we all want to feel safe, at home, secure in the knowledge that the world won't change and neither will we. We'll be young and happy forever, here in its glow. Appendix. The author of this document was detained shortly after this case file was distributed. Individual handling of the item is now prohibited. Information in this document may be compromised by the author's obvious infatuation with the item. Alright. Well, that's fun. I think that's everything for this room, though. Unless I'm really missing something. Oh, look, the lights are on now. Isn't that handy? There's also a strange lack of bodies all of a sudden. I'm not sure if that's a good thing or a bad thing. Hi there. Oh, I see. You want me to search upwards. Alright. Well, I want to go down. What about that? Alright, we got something over there. That's the elevator over there. Let's see if we can do this. Aha. Check. Nothing in this one. Okay. There's another one over there. Let's check below. Could be so easy to miss something in this Panopticon just because of the layout being so big and so many holes in the walls. Like there's a hole there, there's a hole there. There's one down there. Oh, they're everywhere. There's holes everywhere. What was up with that light? That was a snake. Cut that out. Nothing. Another guy had something in one of these. Engine 2. You are difficult to hit. There we go. I think that. Gotcha. That was annoying. Right, before I jump over to that, let me just look in here. Uh-huh. Empty. Empty. Surfboard? Huh. Oh, no. Almost took a little bit of a trip I didn't want to be taking. Alright, this was the... So, third level was weirdly empty. Unless I completely missed something. This is the archives level now. So we should find something here. There's a strange reddish glow around this thing. Makes me wonder if there isn't some corruption type stuff going on here. Alright. Let me check out below. All clear, all clear. Well, that's cool looking. Cheery Christmas tree? I think we read about that one. I'm trying to remember what it did, though. Let's go left. Oh, the globe we read about. It makes you feel like there's islands inside. Oh, I hear the music like there's enemies. Hello? Oh, wait. That's what I'm hearing. Archives. Wait, is this another map area? Oh, it is. Okay. Where's that high level guy at? Where did he go? Where are you shooting at? My buddy's in here, or are you just a really weird aim? I got rockets too, you know. See? Oh, that's what you're shooting at. Oh, great. There's horribleness in here. Ow. Okay, that was my own bad. Hi there. Non-named operative, but with ID. Specialized ID. Okay. I bet they have some hidden documentation or goodies in here. Entropic Echo. Ow. Let me get you out of there. There, at least now you're not pinned to the wall. I don't care, I'm busy. Dealing with far more interesting things. Nothing here, nothing here. Okay. That thing is wrecking the drawing. A level 6. That's annoying. So I guess I'll be back here at some point. Because I can't go in some of this. Check. Oh, the last time they had one of these. Ah, again. Nice. Oh, that must be full. Let's clean up our supply. Okay. There we go. And that's a lot of evade energy efficiency. Alright, cleared all that mess up. Now then, anything else good in here? Looks clean, looks clean. Who are you? Certificate of recognition. I don't know. Employee of the month, I guess. Oh, hello. Almost missed this. Altered item behavior changes. Recently, there have been some alarming changes in behavior and altered effect in 2 altered items in the Panopticon. Something and the something have become much more aggressive, with entirely new effects manifesting for no discernible reason. The items have been investigated for updated containment procedures to counter these new effects, with one successfully discovered but to be contained by constant visual contact. But this development is worrying. What if all the altered items undergo this behavioral change? We need to find out why this is happening, what is changing. Handling these altered items has also resulted in numerous Panopticon staff being something. I would say they've gone to the astral plane, but these aren't objects of power. Not one of them has come back. This This, plus the uptick in astronauts not returning from their dives, has me wondering what is going on. Is anyone looking into this? Is there any plan? So they were losing control of the situation already. Great. And can't listen to that. That monster is right below me. Alright, and there's a third floor, it looks like. Already been over there. That's been searched. The bottom floors could be the hardest one for me to explore because of that thing. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Get out of my way. Can't do anything with that. No, nothing there. This feels like the sort of place that guy hides. Ah! Finally, haven't seen one of these in a while.
TV! Let's watch Talkies in space! It's not safe. But Star Captain Eagle! Can I poke it with a stick? Okay.
Interesting.
Bureau rule number 74. Always be suspicious of things that weren't there before. What?
Shouldn't you be concerned about the stick you somehow found in a building?
Looks safe to me. Talkies in space! Wait! It's not even plugged in!
Captain Yeehaw, why? Well, that was fun. Looks like it's a two-part. Well, probably not, but you never know. Man, that thing is wrecking everything down there. Another one of these rooms? Oh, aha! It's you. Panopticon methods proposal. In this proposal, I'd like to explore the matter of containment policy. When an altered item enters the oldest house, we thoroughly investigate any possible combination of actions or words or material that will prevent the item from applying its altered effect. However, I work with these entities every day and I have good reason to believe that a less convoluted form of containment is possible. The items crave. Okay, this would be ran by that one by Frederick Langston. So, what is it? Crave a worship or attention, I believe. If we initiate a series of rituals praising the items, or perhaps incorporating their images into pieces of art that could be visited throughout the Bureau, I believe the altered items would behave without needing to resort to something or other, which only lead to the items feeling mistreated. If we treat them like criminals, we can't be surprised when they try to escape. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. Wait. Alright. Yeah, cleared that up. I'm just gonna test the theory. Nothing? Nope. Someone's paperwork is all ruined. Interesting. Why does this wall react? It has to do with that where I'm aiming, or is it something else? So I believe that wall that did react is below, is right above the one wall that I could punch a hole in, so maybe it's a side effect of that wall's workmanship or something being connected to that item. Oh, really, guys? Can't explore a place of peace. Get out of here. Alright, I think we found everything in here we can. Really hope to, other than whatever's down in here. Mine. Bye. Bye. What you got down here, bud? You've been wrecking the joint. Oh, door. A bathroom. You've been hogging the bathroom. Stuck. Alright, nothing. Nope. Okay. Strangely empty bathroom. But I like that they included little empty rooms like this just because it does make it feel a little more real. Oh. Ah, missed that before. Book Club, Philip. Unless you hooked me right away. It began with visceral dismemberment scenes and this great unsettling vibe created by the unexplained creature they named the Fix. As an avid horror fan, I loved how this story veered from the genre conventions into something a little more, for lack of a better word, weird. Everything felt familiar, but just a little off. The characters even comment on it, saying how their lives felt out of control, as if they were just programmed to perform the same empty actions over and over. Very meta. And I loved the way they left the ending wide open. What happened to the guy ordered to watch those monitors for the rest of his life? Did the Fix get him? Is he dead? Did he end up in the parallel reality with the others? We don't know, and that's okay. All in all, an interesting read. I'll give it a solid 4 out of 5. Points deducted for some of the clunky dialogue and unbelievable choices the characters made. I mean, who would follow orders from their boss in the middle of such a horrible slaughter fest? But I guess I shouldn't demand too much realism from a work of fiction. So easy to miss things in this game. Alright, what's in here? Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. A lot more in here than I thought. Oh, look, they put an extra bench in here. Why? Suspicious of things that weren't there before. Or that normally aren't. This feels weird. Something about this doesn't seem good. Feels trap-like. Like this nice piece of cheese in the middle of the room, just waiting for a little hungry mouse to come along and give it a little nip so they can all jump out of the woodworks and grab me. Yeah? No? Ah, yeah, okay. Called it. Look too trappy. Are you guys done now? No? Cut that. No, I don't care about controlling you. Have fun with the explosives. Alright. They put a lot of explodies in there. Wait, did that missile just lock on? I think that has a slight heat-seeking effect. Because one of those launches went at a weird angle that I did not aim. Well, I hope whatever these were weren't important for anything. Because, they're wrecked. Delicious cheese. If you want to catch a mouse, you should make sure the mouse doesn't know how to break your trap. Yeah. I know. Vicious, angry thing. Alright. I think we got everything here that we can get right now. Other than that one room that has a level 6. So, time to clear out. Well, that was a productive approach to that area. Archives was kind of fun. I liked it. I wish the store was a little faster, but beggars can't be choosers. Alright, Christmas tree. Oh, that ever smoking one. That's not smoking nearly as bad as it made it sound. Nice. Well, we're done here. Alright, we've been over there. Been over there, been over that. Don't think I've been in that one yet. Anything? Nope. Okay. Well. Doesn't look like there's anything below. But there is interesting places to the sides. Ooh, okay, almost screwed that up. Oh yeah, we've been in this one. This is one of the areas we could actually enter. I drop down now. Suggesting there is a floor. Oh, nope, it's just an incidental. Great. Ow. Cool, there's an insta-kill there. Looked like a place I could maybe jump down a little bit and do some exploring. But no, it was just death. Oh well. That's okay. Thankfully, we've got weird cheats where we just respawn. Unlike staying dead like everyone else. Ooh, I just thought of a weird loophole as to how that could be lore. Like canon lore. Because if we think about it, we are, like, the Hiss are kind of not dying. Because they are frequency entities that just become resonance and then respawn, more or less. So, what if we're the same in a lot of ways, only with the Hedron frequency? Oh, that is not what I wanted to do. I wanted to jump, not drop. But, yeah, what if we're like that, though, but with the Hedron frequency, resonance, and all that? Wow, really? So, what if our deaths are canon? That's why we lose resonance when we die. Because we're actually disforming, becoming full resonance for a bit, and then reforming at a focal point. Nothing over here either. Okay. Well, that's been checked. We're happy with that. Now we go back over here. Go up. We'll take the... Actually, Let's go talk to What's-His-Bucket in here real quick. Because I bet he'll have something new to say now that we've discovered some of the stuff we
You guys
have.
didn't bring, like, checkers or anything, did you?
Any active duty security personnel found engaging in non-sanctioned leisure activities will be relieved of duty pending review, sir.
You could have just said no. Let me know when the hiss are gone. I miss my desk.
Okay, I guess we got nothing new to add yet. Until we
See you
complete
later,
our
Langston.
objective about finding our brother.
Be here.
Just like how we can't help that one dude with his staring at a fridge problem. 1 point away from being able to pick up that really nice ability that I want. Okay, what have we got here? Surge mode. Surge, coil, firecracker against your enemy. Or random rare weapon mod. They are not our concern priority. Deal with it. Kill mold hosts. Yeah, those are pretty rare right now. This one doesn't have a reward. That's interesting. Well, I'll click it for now. And we'll fast travel up to the top. Upper Panopticon. Boom. And we're up here. Yep. Then we go out and we have to go up. Over there. Okay. Right here. There we go. Up here, anything good? No? Nothing hidden? Don't see anything. Alright, up we go and in. Oh, there's that swan boat we read about. Side area over there. Might be a side area, might be connected. Let's go in here first. Alright, we got a drinking fountain. We have a crowbar. Does it belong to a Mr. Freeman?
So close.
Perhaps? Okay, I've still gone the right way. So this is the way we go. P6L, yep. We'll go in there in a minute. Because it's a game and I can ignore projects like that without consequence. What is a balloon? It never runs out of helium, apparently. Unlike any other balloon of that type I've ever dealt with. Bypass that. Nothing. Oops. Another bypass. Hidden location. Sick, and that's our last point to get the super upgrade I've been saving up for. Nice. Next time I go to a resonance point, we're spending some money. Typewriter. Wait. Typewriter hidden procedures. Or typewriter page procedures. Oh, this is definitely an Alan Wake reference, yep. A standard letter-sized typewritten page with minor water damage. The page is full of text, but apart from the top 7 lines, all the rest has been violently scratched out. Only a few individual words and phrases can be made out. The page emits a dim glow in the dark. When the text is read, there is a feeling of dislocation, as if witnessing the page being written as you read it. And as if reality around you is being warped to match the words on the page, this feeling is made stronger if the text is, I'm guessing, spoken out loud? Is spoken? Forensic and linguistic analysis confirmed that the text has been written by Alan Wake with the same typewriter as the earlier materials discovered in Bright Falls in 2010. See Bright Falls case file for information. Acquisition date 2019. Alan's been in the dark place a long time. You got it.
Where fiction ends and reality begins. Here, they're all the same. It's a hideous trap my every thought made real. Fear, desire. How can I ever know for sure I've escaped and not just lost in my own fantasy of it? That thought alone can drive you insane.
I love that. And there is an Alan Wake DLC involved in this whole thing. Hey, there's the thermos. So we'll see more about that later, I believe. There's a future, further area in that has more Alan Wake related stuff. We get to deal with some things. Looks like there's a floor up above that we'll go to eventually. Nothing here. Fortified unit. Alright, nothing new. Useless elevator. Oh, there's a lot of other floors. Oh wait, maybe we can't go up. Because I bet I can't reach that. Okay, hold on. Nope, can't quite go high enough to climb up that. Seems... Yeah, okay. So that's how they do it. So, once again, creating a limit on where I can go, but realistically at least. Interesting. Of just, like, they make it a workable scenario of you can't go there with being, oh, it's just too high up. Hold on a sec. Yeah, just slightly out of reach. Or if I could gamble the system a little bit, though. How thoroughly did you guys test for this? Okay, I see. Blocked my... be able to go up here. So that I couldn't. Because I hit my head. Aha. Had to try. And if I could land properly, that'd be great. Yep. Okay, yeah, they thought of it. And they planned ahead, and they're great at that. Okay. Had to try. I had to. You know I did. Okay, moving on. Focus on the objective. Focus on the objective. Open sesame. Dylan's cell. Very trashed. Lots of dead people. Why does Dylan's cell have a second wall? Extra containment. Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Hello? Can you hear me? Jesse.
Not sure where she's speaking out of. So how do I get in there? Through there, so we're level 6. Great, that's fine. Maximum security P6. Something's gonna go down here.
Are you there, Jesse?
Emily? He's gone. Dylan isn't here. He might be nearby. Or maybe the hiss got to him. I don't know.
Jesse, listen. Dylan's here. With us. He just walked in. He says he is giving himself up. He's been affected by the hiss, but he is different than the others. We must isolate him.
I'm on my way.
I go through all that trouble to find him, and he just walks out and goes, "Yo, hi."
I have to see my brother.
Alright, first, I need to read up some more notes. We reach Tether through control points into the Bureau house. Nexus threshold area codes allows for access. You can translocate, fast travel, construct through the control points. Yeah, I already know that. Think so. Alright, I'm gonna have to come back because level 6 clearance, and even though I'm the director, no one gave me a proper clearance ability. Dylan fade in observation. Breakfast is brought. Gets out of bed, uses toilet, returns to bed. Asks for television to be turned on. Staff do so. Lunch is brought. Breakfast is removed. Eats lunch, uses toilet, begins talking to self. Recording speech is not possible due to noise from television. Becomes upset, throws lunch tray at class. Sedated, crew clean the cell. Television is turned off. Comes to, asks for television to be turned on. Staff refuse. Sleeps. Television privileges were refused due to hostile behavior. Okay, there's an up. Okay. This looks like an area that's been affected by the hiss in a way that I'd normally fix via a control point. But I don't know if that's going to be the case. Also, why does that look like astral plane junk out there? That kind of looks like astral plane junk. I can't go through there. Okay. Had to try. I feel like they probably hid something around here. No, not there. Up here? No. Alright, well, still feels like a hiss trap. Also, it said, as it said, he's affected by the hiss, but he's obviously still got some of himself in there.
Alright, I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan.
Alright, we're good.
I won't take up too much of your time today, Dylan. Like I said, I want to talk about Jessie, your sister.
What about her?
I just want to get your perspective. What do you think of her? What kind of person is she? That sort of thing.
I adored my sister. When I was little, I mean, back in Ordinary.
And you don't anymore?
When I first got here, sure. I'd always hoped she'd come too. Find me, to take me home. We went everywhere together. Why should this be any different? Casper said she could come too, to the Bureau, if she wanted to. But she never did.
Why do you think that is?
Because she didn't care about me. She always wanted to be out on her own, seeing the world. She always said so. I guess she got what she wanted.
Great. So, she wanted to see the world. Did she ever mention any place in particular?
Why?
We like to ask questions around here, you know that. Any particular cities, towns, landmarks, anything like that?
I don't remember.
What about family friends? Were you close with anyone living outside of Ordinary?
I'm done with this. Tell Casper I want pizza for lunch today.
Dylan, wait. We're not... End of session.
Sounds like they were... Sounds like they were questioning him, trying to figure out where we were. And he's feeling abandoned. But I wonder how much of it was him realizing that they were up to something and whatnot. And surprisingly, we are not being attacked right now. Really thought there was going to be a fight. Well, hopefully we didn't miss anything in here. Let's head on out. I don't see anything else to grab. Yep, don't see anything. Oh, wait. No, that's just it.
So, she wanted to see the world. Did she ever mention
Alright, yeah. So I think we're good to go. Can't go in there. I'll be back at some point, I guess. I'm gonna have to traverse back through this whole map at some point, once I get full clearance and everything. Just because I'm not gonna remember where every little door was that I couldn't open before. But that's if I wanted to get every little thing, which I kind of like to do, but I know I did it before. I like this game well enough to do that. Woo. Alright, before we translocate over there, I need to go... I want to try to deal with some of the things here.
Is this a good time to talk about hazard pay?
Do you like working at the FBC?
No, that's just the same.
Sure. I mean, yeah, the drama's a bit. I check better. I'm close.
Alright. Nothing new there. I was really expecting it to be like, oh, by the way, you got a guy in there who needs helping. Alright. Abilities. Give me. Energy now recovers while holding launch objects. Amazing. Hold and launch up to 3 objects. Thank you. Additional personal mod slots. Okay. I am very happy with that. Oh, alright. Levitation duration. Ground slam. I forgot that was a thing. Yeah. I like flying. There we go. Press to carry additional objects. Press E to launch all carried objects. So E to grab one, then right mouse click to grab some more. Energy eventually recovers, and I can throw all of them. And I throw all of them at once. Got it. Still, that's great. That'll be nice for combo attacks against bosses and junk. Fast travel, upper Panopticon. Let's just see if I can do anything for this poor dude.
Keep your eyes open, Philip.
Hey, what can I do?
Oh, you're back. Oh, thank you, thank you. If I look away, I don't know what this thing will do. You have to get me out of here. The door can only be opened by the Panopticon supervisor. That's Langston, if he's still around.
Langston. Yeah, I know him. I'll go ask him how to get you out.
Please hurry. My eyes, they can't.
Hey, calm down. Just focus. What's your name?
Focus. Right. My name's Philip, and I think I can hold on for a bit. It's just my eyes. My eyes hurt so much.
Just hang on, Philip.
So is my being here staring at it just not count? Because, like, I feel like I could, like, be like, yo, Philip, blink now. Just for a little bit, and then once you're back and good, I'll go get help. Fast travel. Down to the Panopticon. Now we go talk to Langston and we get some progress on this.
Some of the security cameras aren't working. How do I get those fixed?
There's someone named Philip up in a cell. He's watching a refrigerator and very rapidly losing it.
Philip? Oh shit, I forgot about fridge duty. He's been in there for over a day, I totally forgot.
You forgot about him?
There's a lot going on. The hiss, the Benikoff TV. Considering the number of things I'm juggling, ma'am, I think it's...
Listen, it's fine. We just need to get him out of there. He said you'd be able to open the cell door?
Yeah, I can unlock it on my terminal. There. Done. Door open. But Philip can't just leave. The fridge is behaving erratically. Ocular contact is the only thing that seems to placate it. If we don't have someone in there watching it 24/7, people will die.
I'll figure something out. I'm pretty good with these things.
Being pretty good with altered items isn't standard bureau procedure, ma'am.
He doesn't know us very well.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here.
Hold on a second. Okay, he does have an HRA. I was like, wait, does he have a vest on? He does. Does Philip have a vest on, or is he being protected in some other way, I wonder? Upper Panopticon. This way.
Hello? Jesse?
I'm back. I'm coming in.
Thank you. Oh, thank you, thank you.
Just don't blink.
Jesse? The fridge is doing something!
Well,
Philip?
Rip Philip. The doors wouldn't let me in. What the? Whoa, what just hit me? Oh, I looked away from the fridge. Ha! Okay. Wow. I didn't expect it to just wreck me like that. That's interesting. I was just gathering goodies and junk like that. I didn't realize I was actively like doing damage and junk. I thought it was something else was going on.
Hello? Jesse? Jesse? The fridge is doing...
Okay, employee incident. Incident in question occurred on and was brought to HR's department's attention by the internal security personnel who intervened. According to reports, supported by security camera footage, Agent Filson entered the staff kitchen with the intention of consuming his private meal, a homemade sandwich cut diagonally and packed in a plastic container, but discovered the refrigerator had something his meal. Agent Filson began to kick the Bureau-owned appliance as he expressed his frustration in a loud and profane manner. This behavior caused multiple staff members present to become alarmed. Security was alerted soon after. Filson complied with security's commands to desist. Agent Filson was reprimanded and suspended for the remainder of the ongoing work week. The review committee recommends one non-mandatory counseling session.
Philip?
And Philip's gone. What is up with that door? It looks like it's been... Is that just a standard door design? Yeah, okay, I guess it's... At first I thought it was like maybe scratched, but no.
If I look away, it hurts me.
Former? Oh yeah, this is cool. Okay.
This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
The fuck?
Oop, ow. Okay, don't run in a straight line. Run sideways. Ooh, okay, that did not work either. Oof. Okay, I goofed that one up. I goofed that up. I wonder if I should change up. I wasn't using all my abilities as well as I probably should have either. I keep forgetting I have a dodge ability, for example, that I probably should have been using. That hasty maneuver ability probably was what I needed to use there to get across that. Alright, at least I don't have to pick everything up again.
The fridge is doing something!
Philip?
So, former boss fight. Let's go deal with it.
If I look away, it hurts me. This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it.
The fuck?
Oh, I used up all my power. Whoa, okay. I didn't realize it could punch me through the floor. That's new. Ow. Like, I didn't realize it could literally knock me through the floor. And now I know I shouldn't use all of my power because I can't do my speedy dodge then. While it's recharging, so I should be a little more careful with that. One more go. I think we can do this.
Hello?
I'm being too
Jesse,
careless
Jesse?
just trying
The
things.
fridge is doing something!
I'm dealing with a bigger problem right now, guys.
Philip? If I look away, it hurts me. This sounds like the board, but I can't understand it. What the fuck?
Not doing so hot this time. Focused fire.
Wait, there's no Black Pyramid here.
Yeah, there isn't. That is interesting. Well,
The fridge seems fixed. Did fighting that thing off change something?
yeah, now I can look away without being burned. Alright, what did we get for collectibles? Case file. Refrigerator procedures. No unique procedures required. An Arctic Queen brand electrical refrigerator model from the 1960s. No cooling functionality. The door is decorated with crayon illustrations by... The illustrations cannot be removed from the item. All attempts have failed. The paper cannot be burned or torn. Interesting. The item first came to the Bureau's attention after it survived the collapse of New York City's Grand Central Hotel, where it served as an appliance in an apartment rented by a man named. It became the subject of local infamy after surviving the building's collapse undamaged. Mr. who was out of the building at the time of collapse, retained ownership of the item until 1974 when the Bureau purchased the item through a false identity. New altered effect has been observed. See file for details for new containment procedures. Okay. And hotline. Former. The former descent is back, not gone. It is previous disappointment, and is not part of the board, us. We apologize, deny all knowledge for the inconvenience. You will see, face the former. It is stealing, linking altered items. It builds a competition, not us. You must espionage, destroy. When possible, inevitable, do not believe, get hyped. About the former's lies, ads. We provide offer better bonus package health plan. If you leave, you will be sorry, dead. And you will never work, exist. In this torn cosmic reality again. Yes. So a lovely, don't let it hire you instead of us, or we'll kill you. Got it. Well, sorry, Philip. I was not able to save you. Alright, back to the Panopticon. We'll go tell Langston about Philip's demise.
I told Salvador it was dangerous, but no. Why listen to Langston? How'd it go? Where's Philip?
Philip's gone. Something happened before I could get him out.
Poor Philip. He never did like fridge duty. But if you're here, then who's watching the fridge?
The fridge is fine now. I took care of it.
You don't just take care of altered items. What did you do?
I touched it and wound up in the astral plane. This thing was in there. It was huge, had one big eye. Wasn't friendly.
We've been getting reports from the astronauts lately about something fitting that description. The astral plane is usually connected to our world through objects of power, not altered items. If this thing is linking itself to altered items, then it's clearly powerful. This may happen again.
Do you think that thing is what got Philip?
Must have been. The Panopticon is a dangerous place. The agents all know the risks. But, since you're some sort of altered item whisperer, I've got a list of others for you to corral. The Hiss are causing containment breaches left, right, and center. Here, start with these. I'll see if there are any others missing while you're gone. My life just got a whole lot easier.
Fridge duty completed. Sorry, Philip. New mission, Langston's Runaways.
I'll see you later, Langston.
Okay.
I'll be here, like always.
How does this work? Let me cleanse and contain the Japanese paper lantern in containment sealed threshold hall. Cleanse and contain the traffic light, containment panopticon. Cleanse and contain the hand chair, medical wing, and cleanse and contain the moving letters in the dead letters office. Okay, so basically we just got given a quest to go collect a bunch of rogue items.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Alright, so where in the Panopticon do I need to go for this hand chair? So where's your healing? There you are. Hey there. Goodbye. Almost hit myself with that, but I didn't. We're all good. We're all good here. Alright, so if I was a rogue item, where would I be? Would I be in the archives? No, because then the archives themselves would be lit up, right? Contain... Okay, can I get more details? The one stresses that their behavior has become erratic since it has corrupted them. Contain the hand chair. Guess we'll check upstairs and work from there. Where else might it be? Sealed threshold hall, easy to find. The Panopticon craft is. Oh wait, no, that's Panopticon is the Panopticon is the traffic light, not the hand chair. I'm just reading that. Medical wing is hand chair. Okay, but 3 of them in containment, 1 in the dead letters. Most of these I know where they are, and they're easy to find. Easy peasy, yeah. Now, no problem. This is the only one I'm not really sure on its location. And I'm betting when I find them, they actually end back on some of these. Not there. Where else would they put it? Flashing red light. Oh, there you are.
That must be one of the
Green
missing
light.
items.
Oh, are we going to be playing red light, green light? Red light, green light it is. cheater. I'm coming for you. At least they give a clear delineation of where the line is. Oh, I moved a little too much. Oh, as I would hurt me, it just kicks me back. Almost there. Like half an inch too far away. Now you behave yourself.
Less escaped altered item to worry about.
A traffic light with 3 distinct lights arranged vertically on each of its 4 sides from top to bottom. The lights shine red, yellow, and green. A popular children's game is believed to be integral in the manifestation of this item and its effect. If an entity approaches the item while its red light is activated, it will be instantaneously relocated a distance from the item. Note, theories that the item is shifting people to a former timeline or parallel universe have been explored and dismissed. The item was discovered after a street light at an intersection near the elementary school began shifting people away from itself after sunset. A local panic brought the case to the attention of the Bureau. The item was contained and a gas leak was blamed for this confusion in the townspeople's perception. Aha. Alright, one less thing to deal with. Back out we go. Then we can fast travel over to the other locations, and I can probably reach the anchor now, too. I should go get that. Collect all the shinies. All the shiny new toys must be collected. I also do like that there are some of them that I'm just literally taming and putting back. I'm not gaining a new power from them. I'm just working on them. This is probably a good way to farm some points, I imagine, for use. That's enough out of you. Alright. I don't need a fight over here, do I? Down we go. Hi there. Nope, still not dealing with you. You get down here. Go. Be gone. Alright. Astral constructs. What can we do here? Upgrade grip again. I haven't really used grip lately, though. Shatter, spin, charge. I do like charge. So let's upgrade that. Alright. And abilities. Launch basic enemies when their health is low. Yes. And we'll save up for that. That reminds me, I never adjusted my loadout to accommodate another one of these. Health? What do I want? Seize speed. That would make Seize a lot more viable. Except for I just have been mostly blowing everyone to Kingdom Come anyway, so it doesn't come up a lot. Let me just get health for now. And this one, damage after kills. Yeah, let's make it even more powerful. Mwahaha. The likelihood of me blowing myself up to Kingdom Come is growing by the second. Okay. Then I need to go to logistics. Wait. Is the medical wing inaccessible due to Is that the area I need level 6 card for? I'm not 100% sure. Let's go take a look. It shouldn't take long, at least. Medical wing. Check in here, just in case. Nope. Oh. Is that there before and I missed it, or what? Mold autopsy. The deceased was something-year-old, and with no significant past medical history, the subject was brought in after being discovered in the active threshold. In an early state of decay that is characteristically fungal-based in its appearance. During autopsy, the cadaver's pleural cavities were revealed to be entirely filled by the fungus known as the mold. To an extent that medical staff were forced to put on decontamination suits. The procedure was also hindered by anomalies such as the deceased's high body temperature and undulating torso muscles, presumably, but not provably, caused by trapped gases. Routine samples, as well as tissue samples requested by Dr. Underhill, were successfully extracted. However, the rapid retrogression outside of the host body needs to be noted. Cause of death, mold ingestion. Don't eat the mold. And I think that is our item of power right in here. Well, something's in here causing some trouble. Medical wing was hand chair, right? So, what is that? Oh, when it said hand chair, it meant hand chair. I thought it meant, oh, I misunderstood a thing. I thought it meant a literal, like, some sort of chair, but it means a literal hand chair, as in a chair with is a hand. It all makes sense now. And there we go, problem solved. That one, and you are being troubled. Cut it out.
Easy peasy.
Hand chair. Item must be kept in isolation, removed from other unsecured objects. Under no circumstances is the item to be sat on. A plastic seat shaped like a human hand from the 1960s. The hand's palm forms a seat with the fingers acting as the chair's back. The item affects gravitational forces, attracting and repelling objects near itself with a force of... Its fingers have also been observed to change position, though too quickly to be witnessed or filmed. The item may be changing forms rather than moving. The item only displays these effects during full moons. Sample analysis confirms that it contains human genetic material. Oh, good. Found in a warehouse, somewhere Albany, so New York, okay, probably. A team of ranger trainees, accompanied by an experienced field agent, were dispatched to investigate local rumors when they encountered the item. They successfully retrieved the item. Alright. Well, done with that. Not the whole layout that I expected with that. Time to get out of here. It's just faster. Back to logistics? Probably. So back to logistics, and we can go from there. Next stop. Fast travel. I need to go to Sealed Threshold Corridor or Sealed threshold entrance, I think, is probably the closer one to both of my objectives. Because I've got two here. One being the altered item I'm after, and then the other one being the anchor altered item, which I'm pretty sure is power related. Alright, which path do I need to take? Goes here, go in here. Yep, that goes in there, that goes in there, then we cut here, that's right. Okay, let's find this thing. Hello? Anybody here? Altered items?
That's an altered item up there. Hit that shield harder.
There we go. Hello, Lantern.
That wasn't so bad.
The item should be kept in a locked containment cell. Any prolonged observation of the item should be avoided. The item is a paper lantern known as a shoken. The paper is red with elegant black Japanese characters that translate to ramen. Item has an attractive effect that is both physical and psychological. Nearby objects gravitate towards the item with a minor force of something or other. More notably, it is its ability to attract sentient organisms with this rich red color and warm, comforting glow. Great. And we're right here, so I can just jump in and deal with our anchor buddy.
This is the safe room Will showed me. The one with the altered item inside. Great. More clocks.
But now that we have the ability to levitate, getting up here should be much easier. Let me just patch myself up. Much better. What are we dealing with here?
What is that?
Okay.
It's making more clocks?
No, no, no. Oh, hey. Hi there. Ow. Okay, so its next spot should be there. Seems to be going in a pattern. Oh, no, it's went that way instead. Alright.
That must be the altered item.
Cool. How do I deal with that? Oh, good, it's going somewhere I can actually reach. That's out. First, let me check over here. Nothing, nothing. I do like that I can dash while flying. That's handy. Drop down here to get some healing. And we're full on stuff again. Load out. Change it up. Not really, but... Alright, that cleans that mess up. Now we can to clean this mess up. Alright, there are some of these I know I'm just not going to be using, so I should just clean out some of this. We got one. Headshot damage I'll keep. Damage while low on health. I don't really like that one. Accuracy, don't care. Especially since I've got that accuracy for that, which is more of what I need. Blast radius. I've already got one of those. Equipped. Projectile speed. That one I'll save for now. Projectiles fired. Keep that. Projectile spread. Rate of fire. Recoil. Don't care about that one. Ammo refund chance on hits. That could be powerful. I'll leave that. Ammo cost per shot. Weird. Alright, I'll hold on to that for now. Damage against enemy armor. Damage in general. I think I'll keep both those for now. Reload speed. Rate of fire. Don't care about that one as much. And zoom. I'll keep that on just for now. But probably don't really need it. Alright, anchor. Deal with it.
There. No wonder the Rangers had such a hard time with that one.
Huh. Didn't get any new power out of that. I just got ability points. Okay. Well, I can work with that. Anchor procedures. Blackrock paneling successfully prevents manifestation of the sphere. Really? A Trotman-style anchor made of iron with a wooden stock. Surface is rusted in places, weighs 3,789 pounds. The item generates a persistent blank sphere, the purpose of which is currently unknown. This sphere is always generated at a precise point in relation to the item, specifically horizontal feet and vertical feet from the anchor. Ranger First Class was dropped into the sphere wearing a diving suit with dedicated oxygen line. After 10 minutes and 13 seconds inside the sphere, the oxygen line was cut at the sphere's border by an unseen force. All agents in the room during entry into the sphere experienced vomiting, vertigo, and loss of fingernails within an hour of one another. Ranger has been declared MIA, presumed dead. Why would you drop someone into that? Who volunteered for that? Also, I'm curious whether they're actually dead or... They pronounce them MIA, not KIA, so that's interesting. Yeah, I like to throw everything. Launch large objects? Yes. Okay, one ability, fully ramped. I think I'll want to work on some of these other ones next, but I should probably also get more health at the rate we're going. Yeah, it'd be faster just to fast travel. We'll go to dead letters and just deal with that next. And I'm betting we'll have another mission from Langston later on in the game to recover more items. But I'm betting once we finish this one, we'll have a break from that until we progress the main storyline further and enter some new areas. Did I break something? Hello? Was I not supposed to bypass something? No? Okay, there we go. Loading.
It's no normal piece of paper.
Where? There's a whole lot up there, isn't there? Okay, we're gonna have to explore this place a bit. But first, we got... Okay, so it was just having trouble loading in for a bit there. I was like, wait a minute. Let's find this not normal piece of paper. Get out of the way, guys. I'm busy. Oh, there it is. Where are you? Alright, let's deal with this. This is too easy. Something's acting up.
I need to know where it's gonna end up.
Oh, it teleports. Great. That is a fast letter. Almost had it. Why aren't you letting me interact? Gotcha. Oh, I almost had you. Come on. I know you sometimes come over here. Oh, are you not going to because I'm here now? There we go. Alright, just had to wait and interact with it once it came back to me. Need to find the other pages. Cleanse them to contain moving layers. Oh, there's more than one. Oh boy. Where's your buddies? That one was there. You said give off a nice glow, so it shouldn't be too hard to find them, right? Anyone hiding behind here? No? Alright, we'll check the lower level next. No, nothing new there. Alright, up it is. Oh, we can reach that now. That's handy. Oh, if I can climb up there, right? Mine. Okay. I think they planned this out knowing I'd have the fly ability now because it looks like we have to go up further. That's something I can now do. There we go. Yep. Alright. Let's find you. Sup?
I need to know where it's gonna end up.
Alright, you're gonna end up here. Well, that was easy.
Should be one more page.
How do we know this? Smoking ban. Dear elected official, thanks to the recent smoking ban in my state, I am happy to inform you I will not be voting for you in the next election. As everyone knows, smoking is being banned because the smoke is toxic to the aliens that the government sold our planet to in a secret deal. If humans keep smoking, the aliens won't be able to live on Earth. Our air would be poison to them. If you government traitors can't stop people from smoking, then you won't get your millions of dollars from the aliens. I have a website. People know what's going on. We're going to keep smoking no matter what. This is a national emergency. Politicians are handing the planet over to alien overlords. We won't let you. We will resist. I will smoke forever. Signed, a proud smoker, rebel, patriot. Okay, that one sounds like a fun one. Okay, there's ways up. Level 4, thank you. For not being a pain. White kitchen. Dear gentlemen of the Society of Sciences, it has been some time since I sent my initial letter. I hope it is not the case that you have dismissed my claims outright, and that I hope I am writing you to once more ask for your help in understanding the oddity that has befallen me in my home. I have recently begun renting a new apartment in the city. The space is nothing special, though for a time I found the isolation quite soothing. Recently, I have begun experiencing a strange occurrence when I'm in my kitchen. A tiny little thing with not much but a sink. I sometimes lose myself. My surroundings change. I find myself standing on strange dark stone. I stare out at a colorless sky, as white as undisturbed snow, terrified of moving. Perhaps this is a brain issue. I think not, as it feels terribly real. This has been occurring for some months now, and I have become frightened of entering the kitchen. If it's not too much of an inconvenience, I would dearly appreciate a visit from one of your professionals to see what they make of it. I await your response with little expectation, but with great hope. Very truly yours, Lorraine Fitzgerald. Sounds like she was entering the astral plane. That would be a problem. Interesting. Alright, time to go up. There's one more page around here somewhere. Monkeys and crunchies in there somewhere. Give me a second. Okay, just checking thing. There's a lot of space here. Very interesting. There are... Why are those jammed in the elevator? I probably don't want to. Nothing up there. Pinstripe world. I'm a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. I'm a plaid suit in a pinstripe world. Something got redacted. Okay, just repeats itself over and over again with a redacted piece for some reason. That's weird. Ooh, charge blast boost in red. Ooh, okay, let me take a quick look at that. Exclusive. Spin. Blast radius. Oops, I'm on the wrong thing. There we go. 95. Full 30% increase. Goodbye. Cat clock. My clock is shaped like a cat and its eyes move and I think it's angry, but I keep apologizing and it won't stop. But I said I'm sorry, but it won't leave me alone. It won't, and I don't know what it wants. I can't keep apologizing. You see it now too. It told me everyone is here and I need to be careful so they don't see me writing this letter. It wants me to stay with it, with my eyes on its eyes and moving very fast, but I can't keep going and I worry they will forget about me. So I need to write you about this because I can't keep going, but the cat will because of its eyes. Alright, someone was having a bad time. Let's go upstairs. Top floor? Top floor. Letter.
I need to know where it's gonna end up.
Right here? Oh, I almost had you. There we go. Gotcha. And last one done.
Done and done.
Return to Langston. Letters procedures. Blackrock paneling suppresses the item's effect. A stack of 4 envelopes, each containing a single page of paper. All 4 letters are illegible due to extreme water damage. The envelopes, curiously, do not show any signs of such damage and are covered in messages of love. Huh. The items are able to move short distances at a pace of less than, and always in a something direction. This is the first altered item to have multiple separate parts, a fact previously believed to be an impossibility. A proposal to take the items outside the oldest house and follow their movement to its final destination is under consideration with the budget committee. Items was found in the dead letter archives where the herd archivist found it attempting to escape a filing cabinet. She reports having no record of the items in her archive of letters. Interesting. Our whereabouts. Hey, you have questions and the prophets have your answer. If you are truly intrigued, watch the time. We've lost about 45 days in the past 4 years. The shortening of days, this is why the Vatican is a sundial and also simultaneously a keyhole. Another thing, while I'm here, if you want the secret to everything, compare plasma next to brain cells. The sun and moon are composed of plasma, simply light, not planets. After this is cemented in your psyche, ponder the current whereabouts of where you, I, and humanity reside. Cheers. Someone had fun with that one. Okay, we've got more goodies in the dead letter office. Vivid dreams. To the esteemed members of the American Psychiatric Council, I am writing you to inquire about the significance of dreams in relation to one's mental health. I'm aware that there are many books purporting to contain the true meanings of dreams, but I have reservations about their legitimacy. That is it. 1 second. My phone died. No, all right. I gotta wrap this up here pretty quick, but we should be good on that. But I have reservations about their legitimacy. I understand that this is not usually done, but if I would greatly appreciate your thoughts on my condition. Ever since I was young, I have had intensely vivid dreams. They only occur sporadically, but in them I witness very strange events. I understand dreams can seem real at the time, but these feel markedly different. They do not occur often, perhaps only 1 or 2 a year. Last night I had one. I saw a small, empty town. It was utterly dark. There was a lake at its center. Shadows of people moved around me, muttering odd things. A bright light woke me up. I was screaming in my sleep. My wife had been shaking me for minutes before I woke. Because of this recent incident, I have decided to seek help. The doctor says I am physically fine, but I wanted to consult your expertise. Thank you for your valuable time. Yours very sincerely, Richard Balker. Sounds like he saw Cauldron Lake. Elevator, also jammed up with stuff. And out of commission. Great. What is it with all the letters jamming up everything in this place? Like, seriously, guys. That should not be an issue. Nothing else. Alright, I think we're done here. Time to head on back. Fast travel. Back to the Panopticon. Let's go tell Langston we got his stuff. And the extra one with the gain the anchor back and all. Why is this having a long time loading? I wonder if I've been playing long enough, it's having an overflow of some info or something. I need to restart the game just to clear out some cache.
Do not get blamed for this mess in the next performance review. I have a cat to feed.
I found all those missing altered items.
All of them? Wow, you have a gift, ma'am. But those weren't all of the altered items missing from the Panopticon. The hiss must be making them restless. We've had several more containment breaches.
How many of these things did he lose?
How many?
Just a couple. Should be no problem for you. I really appreciate your help. Really. Just super.
Alright. Cleanse and contain the Flamingo, containment sealed threshold corridor, prime candidate program. And contain the rubber duck in protective studies. Containment, research. Alright. Oh, the rubber duck. We've seen that before. Okay. So it looks like we'll be able to reach that now.
I'll see you later, Langston.
I'll be here, like always.
Alright, well, before we do anything else, let me... That's weird. Why is that place a place we haven't been? Oh, that's through that door we can't open. The sealed threshold area. Alright, I'm gonna have to pick this up later with that, because flying around is too handy. Because I do need to get to bed. But before we do that, let's head to Central Executive and get our little chat with our brother taken care of. And figure out, which will probably give us the access we need to get to the one that's in the new area anyway. It also could be that something with this is also what's causing the loading delay, because it's got something big coming up here. Alright, we have a few things. What is this?
You have to write everything in her made-up gibberish code. Fucking Marshall with her CIA spy shit. God.
Okay, what's this first? Put a record on. Jukebox token. Okay, so another new mission. That's for that jukebox.
I found this token. Any idea what it does?
That is a jukebox token. Little bastards turn up in the weirdest places, like bad pennies. The Rangers use them to activate an old object of power.
A jukebox, I assume. Does it have any good songs?
Nope, just the one record. Hey, be careful turning it on, though. When it's playing, you get a free trip to the formation.
The formation? That sounds ominous.
Why does it send you there?
The Bureau has been wondering that for years. I mean, it's just a pile of rocks built by God knows who, but... Well, researchers have confirmed it's in the same threshold as the quarry. Well, no one's ever been able to map a physical route to the formation from maintenance.
So it's in the quarry. You just don't know where.
Pretty much. We only send in annual expeditions to the formation now. Checkups, Salvador calls them. This year's team went in the day the hiss arrived. Come to think of it, the song should have brought them back hours ago.
I can go in and take a look.
I'd appreciate that. The jukebox is kept just past the security booth over there. Just put in the token and enjoy the ride.
Oh, right, we got a whole bunch of things to talk about here. BlackRock.
What's the deal with BlackRock?
Oh, fuck. Don't get me started on BlackRock. You know, ever since research found out that it blocks paranatural stuff, they have just been parading dangerous materials in and out of the fucking quarry. Fucking lab coats, man. Love making my job harder.
Sounds like there's some tension between departments.
Still, at least the quarry's got a good view of the night sky. You know, me and Salvador used to have after-work beers down there.
Unfortunately, Salvador's gone, by the way.
What do you know about Dr. Darling?
About as much as anybody, I guess. Head of research, loves to hear himself talk. All of those science types absolutely do. He's been acting a little bit psycho recently. Although HR told me not to use that word, so...
Everyone thinks finding Darling will lead us to the answers. But if he's completely lost it, then what help could he be?
You're security, right? Do you work with Rangers?
Not often. Rangers are specially trained in threshold reconnaissance and ground zero AWE response. Security is more interested in the dangers inside the Bureau.
They must see some weird stuff out there.
Oh yeah, definitely. You know, every week they are tackling things that were previously unknown to the human experience. Most Rangers, they retire due to cognitive collapse. I looked up the medical definition. Not fun.
That would be
How
bad.
does the Bureau handle thresholds?
Handle might be a bit of an optimistic way to put it. Marshall sends her Rangers in to map them, check growth rates, locate epicenters, take samples, measure stuff, basically.
Sounds like he's done his homework.
Now, down in maintenance, thresholds are used just like any other tool. Lab coats mine black rock from one, maintenance siphons water from another. We use it for pretty much everything, except drinking.
Why don't you drink it?
Do I even want to know?
Yeah, a lot of time we find these little chunks in it. It's pretty gross.
I didn't want to know.
Yeah.
What do you think of Marshall?
Marshall? Marshall's a fucking badass. Rangers could not ask for a better leader. She's a little, intense, but given the stuff she's seen, I'm not surprised. She does have a bad habit of disappearing, though.
Where does she go?
Last time she vanished, I did some digging into the security logs. I found camera footage of her entering the quarry. She was down there alone for days. Now, typically that's not allowed, but Marshall is kind of above the rules.
I wonder what she finds so interesting in the quarry.
I have to go.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
Wait, why is he still flashing?
I don't think I ever told you this, but I was actually on the path to being a ranger once. Did the whole boot camp thing. Even got rookie status. Anyway, not the point. My own ranger squad was a great bunch. There was 6 plus me. Remus, Hazard, Cho, Guy, Hepton, Stoll, and Thompson. They were supposed to get back from an expedition yesterday. We had beers and wings planned. Problem is, they weren't here when Darling handed out the HRAs.
Then they had nothing protecting them from the hiss.
You see, they prepped for the worst, but I think that we're already past that. We all wore these pouches around our neck, and I really don't want the hiss to get them. Could you find him for me? The squad would have come back through maintenance, but they probably spread out from there.
I'll keep an eye out for them, Arish. And I won't let them stay hiss.
Alright, picked up another mission.
Me too. You're not the only one who's busy, you know.
We're picking up missions left and right, and we have a lot to do, apparently.
The resonance emitted from the HRAs is purely antithetical to every variant of the hiss signal I can arrange. But how did Darling create it?
You've been busy, I see. Timeline of events. To examine the invasion's timeline of events for possible patterns in his behavior, establishing a timeline is difficult at present because of lack of reliable communications between Bureau sectors and staff. Preliminary models indicate ground zero of the invasion is located within the executive sector. Once it becomes possible to interview surviving personnel, pinpointing the exact location should be feasible. Other outstanding questions that a timeline may help answer. How did the hiss get past the internal lockdown? How does hiss resonance advance through space, deliberately or uniformly? What is their ultimate goal, the outside world, a cross-dimensional destination? So far they seem to be trying to reach the board for some reason. Or the astral plane, maybe. If we understand the hiss to be a force based on vibration and resonance, then perhaps their incantation, which is now the agreed-upon term for their vocalizations, is an effort to express that resonance using human vocal cords and speech. Would there be differences if the incantation were recited in a different language? The most common word used is want. Interestingly, every usage of the word is attributed to a you. You want to listen. You want this to be true. You must want these waves to drag you away. Are we the you the hiss are referring to? Does the hiss believe humanity, possibly all non-hiss life, wants to join it, to be consumed by it? Is that its goal? The second most used words are through and time. Is this possibly the hiss saying how they arrived here, or an indication of its age? There is clear intention in the words, dismissing the incantation as nonsense, as some of my colleagues recommend, is beyond idiotic. So, yep, don't consider it nonsense, even though it feels like it a bit, because something's off. All right, cool stuff. Cool stuff.
It's happening. After all these years, Dylan is here. But am I too late? How is he? I need to know.
He's clearly been affected by the hiss, but it's different than any other manifestation we've recorded. Maybe what makes you so special is genetic. He was a prime candidate. Or maybe it's Polaris protecting him, something else affecting the situation. I need to run tests. He seems more in control, more present.
I want to see him.
My brother? Or is he?
Of course. And Marshall set up an HRA-warded cage to contain him. It's on the upper floor, up the stairs.
Okay, I need to go.
Jesse, be careful.
Alright, wait, why do you still have the mark?
Jesse, when you were down in research, did you run into a Dr. Rhea Underhill?
I didn't. Who is she?
She is a colleague of mine, a researcher studying a kind of extra-dimensional mold growing below research.
Well, I don't like the sound of that.
No one does. Look, I haven't heard from Rhea since the Hiss arrived. Would you mind having a look around for her next time you're in research?
Of course.
Thanks, Jesse. Now, what's on your mind?
Alright, new stuff.
I visited the quarry. What's the plan for all that black rock?
The Bureau has used BlackRock almost exclusively for containment purposes. See, I say, branch out. Instead of boxes, helmets. Instead of blast shields, knives.
Knives?
Yes, knives. So many combat applications. Slicing, stabbing, gouging, or... Sorry. I've been trying to get Darling to explore combat applications for years. I got a little excited.
Wow. I did not expect that from her. This place is looking good. Arish is making real progress around here.
Right? This place is a fortress. With him taking care of operations here, I can spend more time analyzing the Hiss. I've been attempting to isolate and neutralize the Hiss resonance in blood samples, but no luck so far.
So you can't reverse it?
Not yet, but perhaps reversing it is too simple. See, if Hiss resonance can rewrite human genetics, then perhaps it's a question of rewriting the Hiss resonance. In theory, that could pave the way for custom human genetic alteration.
I wonder how often the phrase mad scientist is used around here.
That's a good question, and I'm not sure what the answer is.
How is HRA production coming along?
Better than expected. We've already made enough to get people out of a couple safe rooms. They're here, alive, thanks to you. And we never would have lasted this long if you hadn't walked in those doors.
You deserve thanks too, of course. We got this place up and running together, Emily.
Alright.
I should be going. Enjoy your
Interesting.
data.
Oh, I will.
Do we have that one medic we rescued around here somewhere, I wonder?
They're endangering us by bringing a Hiss in here. If Trench was still around, he'd have stopped this.
Please. Trench was part of the same...
Well, they look like they're having a rough time. Oh wait, hey, there he is. Patching someone up. You look like you're having a mental breakdown. Okay. I'll let you do your thing. It doesn't look like I can talk to you. That leads over to that. Wow, they have really patched this place up. Turned into a command station. Wait, close. Could have sworn I just saw something intractable. Maybe not. I'm not sure. Oh, this?
This is Lynn Salvador, head of Bureau Security. I'm making a formal security order due to the incident in April. Case number 21HQ593.
Oh, wait, we heard this.
Improper use of the jukebox altered item led to 2 fatalities. We believe a pair of agents used the jukebox to...
Oh, I can't fly in here. Interesting.
Good to have you back.
Very interesting. Alright. Sticky note room's still there. Looks like we have gathered more personnel because we do have a lot more just people here. I like that effect though, like how they show that, like, hey, you're actually accomplishing it. Oh yeah, that's normal.
You are a worm through time. The thunder's hum distorts you. Happiness comes, white pearls, but yellow and red in the eye. Through a mirror inverted is made right. Leave your insides by the door. Push the fingers through the surface into the way. You've always been in there. You want this to be true. We stand around you while you dream. You can almost hear our words, but you forget. Through time.
So he's doing the his resonance thing right now. That's not good. Dylan, mind coming back to the floor?
You are a worm through time. Shit. The thunder's home distorts you.
That's Dylan. Can you hear me?
Oh,
come on, Dylan. I'm here. I found you.
You've always been in there. You want this to be true.
Do you know who I am? Oh, you know me. Say it.
You are Dylan Faden's sister.
He's talking in the third person. Always a good sign. Do you know who you are?
Not Dylan. Trench and Darling made sure of that. I'm P6. P6. But I'm better now. The hiss made me better.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always been the new you. You want this
Can you
to
stop
be
that?
true.
Please. Not exactly the reunion I'd hoped for.
It feels good to say those words. I want to say them. They sound good. They make me feel good. Don't you want to say them too?
No. Fuck off, no. You need to help me get this thing out of his head. If he is still in there, if there is anything left, you have to help me.
You came in through the hole in you. We let you in. You've always been here. The only truth. A copy of a copy of a copy of a copy.
Stop it!
Orange peel.
Shit. Shit. He can see you. This is not safe.
We found Polaris together with my sister when we were very small, in Ordinary, in the desert, through the door opened up by the slide projector. But she didn't help when Trench took me away. She didn't give me any powers. All the powers are my own powers. She didn't help when they locked me up for years.
After the song time for applause, we build you till nothing remains. The egg cracks and the truth will emerge out of you. You are home.
The Bureau brought the slide projector back here with me. And the Bureau did what the Bureau does. They used it. And they found... They opened the door up to the hiss. That's the only thing I can thank them for.
There. There it is. We stopped the Altered World event in Ordinary when we shut down the slide projector. And now the projector's here.
An earworm is a tune you can't stop humming in a dream. Baby, 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 yeah. Just plastic. So safe. Nothing to worry about. Funny.
I welcomed the hiss. I let it in. To get rid of her. The hiss set me free. Polaris is using you. The Bureau is using you. You are a puppet.
You can almost hear our words, but you forget.
If we shut off the slide projector, maybe that will stop the hiss.
Regulations.
Maybe it's not too late for my brother.
You must see the truth for yourself, Jesse. Sister. The horrible truth about the Bureau. The hiss is the better option. Go to the Prime Candidate program in the containment sector. I have the keycard to get you there. Salvador wanted me to have it.
Wanted? Bullshit. I saw what the hiss did to Salvador. What it turned him into.
Okay, Dylan. I'll go. I want to see the truth for myself.
I'll go. But only to look for the slide projector. You can help me. We can end this.
You are a worm through time.
Well, that was different. Also, yeah, okay, Dylan, who was being contained, had higher clearance than I did. He just gave me level 6 clearance.
Push the fingers through the surface into the wet. You've always...
Interestingly, he's also
I don't know what else I'm
P6,
hoping to
so
find here. Dylan,
candidate 6, and he had level 6
can we
clearance
talk?
on him.
I'd like to tell you about a dream I had last night.
Off to a good start. Okay. I'm listening.
I was back in Ordinary, before all of this happened. But in the dream, I was alone. It was just me. I was the only child. A girl. My name was Jesse Dylan Faden. But then the Bureau came and caught me, brought me back here, locked me up. Have you ever noticed that our names, Jesse, Dylan, they could be girls' names, boys' names, could be anything. Don't you find that weird? I find that weird.
Sure. What the hell was that? Is he trying to mess with me?
You are a worm through time.
Interesting stuff. I lost my train of thought what I was going to talk about, but okay.
Maybe Dylan's still in there. Maybe there's a way to reach him.
I'd like to talk to my brother, please.
Dylan?
Dylan would like to tell you about a dream he had just now.
This again?
I was going to be the new director of this place. I helped you get a job here so that we could be together. You were an office assistant. You'd make coffee and deliver the mail, and there was always plenty of work to do. And it stayed that way, forever and ever. It was nice. Really nice.
That's debatable.
But here's the strange thing. The dream shifted, and none of it was real anymore. It was a game. We were in a game, and it was a fucking boring game. But you couldn't stop playing. And then it shifted again. Or maybe it was another dream already. Or maybe I'm just confusing them. But in this other dream, it was more like a musical. This is an ordinary song about an ordinary girl from an ordinary town. It's the ordinary story. She worked an ordinary job in an ordinary office and something. And that's all I can remember of that dream.
Maybe that's for the best.
Very strange. And given how fluid reality seems to be in this universe of theirs, I wonder how much of what he said was just like a separate universe or
Maybe
whatever.
I can learn more about the hiss from him.
Or before someone altered something.
I just had an interesting dream.
Shit.
That's fascinating, but let's talk about the hiss for a change, yeah?
This dream was about the hiss.
That's I'm gonna get.
In my dream, the hiss had broken free of this prison, this house. I'd set it free. And the president himself was there to welcome us. He was the first one to take the hiss in. Spread the word. At first, many people thought it was horrifying. that he was horrifying. But also, many people who heard his words wanted to welcome the hiss in. And slowly, more and more of them came around until the whole world was brought together by the hiss. It was wonderful.
Okay, thanks for sharing that. For the record, that will never happen. Not as long as I'm alive.
Now, Control Resonance is coming up, which it's somewhere in the future from this game. Jessie wakes her brother up, it seems, by doing something involving giving him an object of power, and stuff has broken out of the house, out of this building. The mold, the hiss, and I think some other stuff has broken out of the building, but Dylan is dealing with it, like fighting it. Then, so I wonder what exactly is going to be going on with some of that, and what the deal is. I'm really looking forward to when they come out with that new game. But yeah, I wonder how much of what he's talking about is referencing to what is going to happen to some degree, or has happened, or alternate storyline options they considered. There was at least one point there where he, like, that bit about it being a boring game. I wonder if he was trying to break the fourth wall and they were just making fun of, like, calling this game boring. For some people, I guess it could be. For me, it's not. And I don't know. I love Remedy's way of handling their storyline.
Maybe I'm just here to punish myself. Any new dreams you'd like to share, Dylan?
I'm glad you asked, sister. This dream, like all dreams now, felt very real. Like reality. And reality now feels like a dream. Maybe it's all a dream. Maybe it's all real.
Dream where my brother endlessly tells me about his dreams.
I was in a dark place. And there was a dark man there.
Oh, Alan.
His name was Mr.
Oh no,
Door.
Mr. Door.
And he told me that there are many worlds, side by side, on top of each other, some inside of others. In one world, there was a writer who wrote a story about a cop.
Okay, that's referencing Alan Wake.
In another world, the cop was real. Door said he himself was in all of them at the same time, endlessly shifting between them. I asked him how I could reach these worlds. I wanted to bring the hiss there. But he didn't want to help me. He didn't like the idea. What did he know?
I'm not wild about the idea myself.
So this is great, because this was before Alan Wake 2 was a thing, and we learned a lot more about Mr. Door from the interactions of Alan with him then. My theory on Mr. Door is that, so we've got the old gods of Asgard, Thor and Odin, right? We've got Ati, who's like some Finnish or Swedish god of the sea or the ocean type deal, also man of the house, which probably means is part why he's the guy here, with some of the translation stuff there. But Mr. Door, going off of the Norse build-up with, like, since he knows the old gods of Asgard and works with them really closely in some ways, I feel like he's in a way Heimdall. He's the door, the gatekeeper for the dimensional bridges or something like that, is in my theory.
Here we go again.
I'm not quite sure though. That's just a theory.
Let me guess. You want to tell me about your dream?
Yes. Yes. In fact, I'm having a dream right now.
Oh. That's new.
In this dream, I'm standing in the corner watching Jesse and Dylan talk about this very dream. This very dream! He said just now! and repeated it again now. I'm standing there and watching, and that's all I can do. It's as if I'm trapped there. And that's all I have to say about that dream.
Well, that was a fourth wall break.
Okay, Dylan. That's good.
That was a fun fourth wall break.
Is he still in there? Or is this the hiss playing mind games? I don't know.
Okay, I think we've exhausted all the dialogue with him right now. But that was awesome, and they had so many weird little wall breaks there, but yeah, it sounds like Dylan is seeing multiple dimensional overlaps and possibilities as realities, and like, you mentioned that whole office worker thing. I know that becomes important later. Yeah, there's some weird stuff going on, and ooh, I love it though. As far as the design goes, like picking his words apart and everything, you get some weird stuff.
How are you doing, Jesse? It can't be easy seeing Dylan like this.
I'm fine. What can you tell me? Is he still human?
Or is he his?
I've taken numerous tissue samples and have tests running as we speak, but from the initial data, he looks healthy. I only see corruption in a superficial way.
What does that mean?
I don't know. This is all new, but if he's like you, maybe Polaris is preventing total Hiss takeover. Or maybe this is just a new form of Hiss. We've already seen how it affects people in different ways.
Dylan told me he let the hiss in. Does that change anything?
Voluntary conversion. I mean, hypothetically, that could affect the mental state post-corruption, as well as the extent of biological alteration. But again, this is new territory for me. I'll need time.
You won't have it. I'm gonna shut down the slide projector. That's how the hiss are getting in. Once I close it, this should all be over.
Yeah, except for they're already here, so I doubt that.
I don't know how this works. If you sever their connection to the source, it could cause a terminal chain reaction. Every Hiss-corrupted individual dead.
Better that than what Dylan is now.
I'm shutting it down. This has to end. Whatever happens, happens.
Or they could continue.
Okay, just let me know how I can help.
Thank you, Emily.
Because they're already here, so it's kind of a... Yeah, that could go a couple different directions. Alright, things were done there. Alright.
Need something?
Got level 6 clearance now, which means we can go into the next area. We can continue with that. We've got the jukebox. Okay, we have so many things. Alright, so we've got to go... First off, we've got this thing below in that mold area down in research. With the flyability, we can now go there. Old friends. Maintenance. It looks like I have to go to maintenance for that. And we can deal with a bunch of Hiss champions, probably. We've got the jukebox, which is right over there. We've got this, which is 1 in research, 2 over in containment. We've got Find the Prime Candidate program, which is also in containment, and that's the main storyline right there. But so I think we're gonna next time we'll go focus on some of these side quests. I mean, some of them are kind of still mainline. I think the old growth one is partial mainline. But there's so much going on right now. It's insane. Okay. I think we hit like a major point in the storyline though, because that, like, why all that just opened up the way it did. And we just got so much world building and lore dump junk all at once there. Jukebox tokens. Jukebox token single. Okay, so I can convert resonance into more tokens if I need them. That's good, so I can never really run out as long as I take the time to blow up a bunch of hiss. What do I want to upgrade? I think I'm going to save up to upgrade Charge again. Kind of surprised I can't upgrade Pierce again right now, but I guess I'll be later. So yeah, we've got things to upgrade. So I'm going to save up for that. Alright. I have to call it a night, though. I have to get to bed. We covered so much ground. There was so many things. We talked to so many people. Missions everywhere. I love it. And yeah, like I said, so much world building. All the fourth wall breaks. All the weird, just world building, universe alterations, and knowing some of the things I know. Knowing what we know now more so from Alan Wake 2 being a thing. I really should actually watch the one play all the way through that game. I've only seen little bits here and there. I really need to watch the rest of that to get all that, or get it eventually myself and play it. It's not on Steam though right now, I believe, so I have to either have to get it through a separate party, or otherwise I don't like doing that as much. Anyway. But I love this universe setting. So much stuff. And so much that he talked about, like, he either hints at things or actually straight up addresses things that, especially when I first played this, didn't make a lot of sense. Like, the door thing was just, oh, okay, so weird, there's another entity out there. Or if that'll make an appearance later. Alan Wake 2, Mr. Door is the main thing you actually see. Alright. I love it. Comments below what you guys think. Theories, fun, all that good stuff. Once again, be respectful of each other, all that good stuff. Otherwise, hit like, hit subscribe to keep up with new releases if you're new here and haven't done so already. Thanks so much for watching. Good night, everyone. Bye. Ooh, we can also go back to the mirror. Yeah, oh, they have so many places to go. Oh, yeah. Oh, man. So many places to visit right now. Oh, that's there, that's... Oh, man. We'll decide next time.